On December 24, 2002, Laci Peterson, a 27-year-old woman who was 8 months pregnant, was reported missing from her home in Modesto, California. Laci's husband, Scott Peterson, claimed that he had last seen her that morning before leaving to go fishing at the Berkeley Marina. Laci had planned to take their dog for a walk in the neighborhood. Later that day, the dog was found wandering alone with its leash still attached, raising immediate concern. The case quickly gained national attention, with Laci's family and friends organizing search efforts and making public appeals for her safe return. However, suspicion began to fall on Scott Peterson due to his inconsistent behavior and lack of visible distress. It was later revealed that Scott had been having an affair with a woman named Amber Frey, who came forward to cooperate with the police. Amber stated that Scott had told her he was a widower, even before Laci's disappearance, which cast further doubt on his innocence. On April 13 and 14, 2003, the remains of a woman and a male fetus were discovered on the shores of San Francisco Bay, not far from where Scott had been fishing on the day Laci disappeared. The remains were later identified as Laci and her unborn son, whom the couple had planned to name Connor. The discovery led to Scott's arrest on April 18, 2003, and he was charged with 2 counts of murder. The trial, which began in 2004, was highly publicized and relied heavily on circumstantial evidence. The prosecution argued that Scott had killed Laci in their home, transported her body to the marina, and dumped it into the bay. The defense maintained that there was no direct evidence linking Scott to the crime and suggested that someone else could have been responsible. Despite the lack of physical evidence, Scott was convicted of first-degree murder for Laci and second-degree murder for Connor. He was sentenced to death, though his sentence was later reduced to life in prison without parole.